sort of claim markers around here. This is mostly just prospecting. We're going to take the pan and go down there and pan around and find out if this is as productive as the one other one of theirs that I've had a chance to go to. Got directions for people in the club to know where this is. It's labeled as North Fork Falls, and I see that it's right up at the headwaters of the North Fork of the American River, which for me is super exciting because I've always been stuck way far away from it, and this will get us right down on it. It's beautiful. Just getting to come down here and get off the big highway. These are all people's private claims and their private land and stuff. What a treat. And we're down in Diamond. That's the creek right there. We get to look through some good stuff. I won't show you the front side of them, but these are my cards and my numbers on there and everything. And keep in my wallet. And all I have to do is show these. So the claim's actually a little ways down this creek. This is the North Fork of the American River, where it's only about a foot wide, and it's not in that much of a gorge. Here's a little trail, so literally 300-400 feet down here is the claim. It's pretty awesome. So we're just going to take the pan and go down there. This is gold country. So exciting for me just in the fact that we are in the heart of real gold country. You can pull a foot-long nugget out of here. This is Placer County in California. I mean, if you want chunks of placer gold on the planet, this is where you're more guaranteed. And this is the American, and I know it, where it is huge and raging down below, and you have to drive down the gorges to even get there. Ooh, this made a dam. Those are old tailing piles along the banks. You can kind of tell they're more uniform. We're gonna go up into the little primitive campground here and use it to go down a little bit. I got my weaponry on me. You like this in here. Look at the size of these pine cones. Look at that. That is awesome. Wow. Look, it tore through here. The water came way out of its channel. We're here right after the most epic storms and late rains. And I mean, wow. I think I'm going to use these bends here. And I think we're kind of like right on it. There's this one corner of our claim that comes down onto this creek. And it's shown as right past the campground, and that's the end of the campground. I think we're going to use these big bends and these boulders. We have a side creek coming in. Okay, this is our zone. I have my classifier bucket, my pan, my big shovel. I'm gonna get on it. Not sure where exactly. That's why we're prospecting. The sun has set on us, over the hills at least. So we have a limited time. But look at the American River. Kind of a bend here. It comes around and then around. We might use the inside of this one on the beginning of it. I'm gonna treat this kind of like a corner, and I'm gonna go right beyond these two big old boulders here and dig down. Okay, I got a little pan classified out of that hole. Let's go see if there's anything. It doesn't look like it has much soil to it, so I'm not super hopeful. We do have a nice pool right there. Kind of like rushing as fast as I can here. Don't see any black sand yet. We didn't get very deep. Okay, I'm gonna flip it back. I'll let you know if I see anything. There was nothing in that pan. That looked very gravelly to me. Unless we're moving big old boulders and getting down to some crushed down layer of fine organic where it had been wiggling in there. Otherwise, I'm gonna go sideways here and look for a little bit of organic mixed with my gravel and see if we don't get better. But I tell you what, the mosquitoes and the time crunch are driving me crazy. They're obnoxious. They're like bouncing off my face 5 at a time. No joke. And yeah, so I will just show you when I get some flakes in the pan, okay? I've never in my life in the tropics, in Alaska, on Oahu, ever been in mosquitoes this thick and obnoxious. I've been in Lassen, the Siskiyous. I've been in some non-stop mosquito crap. This is obnoxious. I can barely talk right now. I'm not even joking. And I've been moving and holding my breath and doing all my caribou tricks. I dug a bunch of holes. I can't get any color, but I can't even focus. There are no less than 6 mosquitoes on my arms at all times, and on my shirt. It is gross. And they're big, and they're desperate, and they're bouncing off my mouth and my nostrils. Okay, we're out of here. Sorry for that one. We're gonna come back and work this plane once it's spread out. Gotta keep moving, but I mean, you're here and they just swarm you. Thump, 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 thump all over your face. A lot of potential, a lot of benches, a lot of stuff. We can come right back up here. I can get here in 4 hours. I didn't know this one was this accessible. I'm gonna bring some 50 string DEET and drink half a can. So it's coming out of my pores. And we're gonna come back and do some battle. Holy moly. Okay. That's the road deeper in. We're gonna take the road farther out. Get back on Highway 80. This is gonna be a great spot. We're gonna come back here and bring the parents because they can wander down here with the kids, and we'll bring big classifiers and bug spray. Spend all day long and get onto it, you know. This is really good. There's some limited access in the world to our resources. It's been a heck of a road trip, right? Thank you for coming with me on this one. I'm back in my state. I'm back to where it's all big highways and blacktop. I might just find one more nice place to park and enjoy it, because life is short. Cresting over, we'll be able to see the Central Valley on the other side of that. We're at the Vista viewing location of this mountain. Ow. Wow. We just came through those gaps in the hills. From Nevada way out there where we were hunting for crystals. Actually, it was out there. I am just getting to a spot where we can look at what we gathered on the mountain the other day, and it's insane. It's insane. Getting the dirt washed off and looking at it and how many we found. I must have had the fever bad, and the pieces up there that look dirty, and I just grabbed a couple of them. Look how they wash up. I wish I'd gotten even more. Wow. We got some big smokers from their home. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go through this. And, oh my God. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna lay these out, and I just got them washed off. Wow. Incredible. Okay, hang on. I think we did real good. It's hard to focus when you're up there. Besides the fact that it's 8,000 feet. Everything's really dirty, and you're overwhelmed by the scale. So, back here in reality land, with full oxygen on board. Wow, I think we did really good. Covered in dirt when you're up there. All these have just dried out in the sun on me, but they are each one in its own right. They're so beautiful. I drove all night. Didn't quite make it home, but close enough. Back in the gardens from whence I started. Got some citrine just in the sense of the staining on the base of this one. Went deep enough to count, but not macro crystal of any sort to claim with the citrine color in it. But when you get them in grab bags, it's pieces of that half the time. And it was said that it was up there, so I was glad to find it. These are all pieces that end up being like half of a big crystal, or that's just the way it formed. And just so many spear tips. I'm going to mist this down and show you what it all looks like wet. That is a big flat one, like a pyramid. Okay, last stop on the road trip. It's going to be kind of loud. It's kind of a weird one, but I wanted to show you this. When I was 19, I had a 66 Malibu. And for whatever reasons, I didn't have good enough tires on it in the rain. And I flew off the road here, slid off the road here. Lost control. Hit this oak tree with the front of it. That one. And yeah, wrapped around this one, and there's a couple other little ones right then. And I did that to that, so that looks super old, but I'm 42 now, and that's when I was 19. And it kept me from going in the ditch. I hit that one with the front right corner, which spun me around. I hit this one with the side, and then that one with the rear end, with my trunk basically. By clipping that one, it threw me into a 360. So, I can't blame them, they kept me alive. Sorry. Looks like we both survived. Everybody lived through it. Okay. Thanks for coming with me on this one. I'm going home. We'll see you next time. 3,294 miles.